Well, hello, folks. Top Gun here with you today again. Double feature because it's a holiday Monday here and I got the day off. So, apparently, you don't care about, if there's going to be a market rally. So, let's do a technical one. Do you care about RPC settings? Were you around when MetaMask geo-blocked Ukraine and Russia? Were you around for that little mix-up of an hour where they blocked testnet for Pulse Chain from MetaMask? Yeah, that's why Richard Hart is making a wallet. Now, funny thing, when they block those RPCs, what is an RPC? What am I talking about? Okay, when you want to access a blockchain, you need to know how to talk to it. Kind of like dialing a phone number. You pick up that old phone book, flip through the yellow pages, find a number. So DNS servers, dynamic name servers, are kind of like that for the internet for Web 1.0. Now, when you get to Web 3.0, an RPC, remote procedure call server, let's go ahead and pull that up. Yeah, dynamic port with firewalls. What is this for? The remote procedure. You remotely talk to this computer that is a server. Okay, and the procedure is call. What are you calling? You're calling up all the data from that. It keeps a list of what's been going on that blockchain, so you know what coins are where, and so it can list all the value and data. So your MetaMask needs to know what network to look at. It's an Ethereum native wallet, but you can go in and add a network, and you can tell it to look at any network by adding that network's RPC settings. Once you have configured a new network in your MetaMask, and it now can see those assets, and then you just have to import tokens by their contact address. This sounds a little daunting, but it really is just a few clicks. And RPC settings are pretty simple. You know how I know? Pulse Chain. Well, I know for many reasons, but let's go to Pulse Chain, and let's look. These are RPC settings. The network name doesn't actually matter. You can name it whatever you want and it'll work. You could name it My Dog and Pony Show. It will work. Now, what's really important is these. And then forget the faucet, the block explorer. This is also part of the RPC settings. So you'll need to configure for Pulse Chain, PLS. The chain ID will not be 941, it'll be 369. And the RPC setting may very well be rpc.mainnet.pulsechain.com or just rpc.pulsechain.com. We don't know until it updates on this website. But now, with all of this is fine. Why am I talking about this? Well, until Richard Hart gets a wallet programmed, and until IMD gets a wallet programmed, we're all pretty much stuck using MetaMask. And in that case, we are at the mercy of JP Morgan for whether or not they want to block things. But they block the RPCs they know about. Why is that important? Well, what are the RPCs they don't know about? What do you mean, the ones they don't know about? There doesn't have to be just one computer that holds all those facts that you go talk to. There could be other ones doing it. So we're going to look at one of the other ones doing it. This is an interesting chat called Block Faction. It's run by Gamma. The symbol is a Y. That is the Gamma symbol. It's not Y Gamma, it's Gamma. That's what the Y stands for in Greek alphabets. So this fine guy, Y Gamma here, who won't DM you, decided to configure an RPC. And not just any old RPC. He actually separated the WebSocket service from the other service, so they're two separate machines that run in tandem. This creates an efficiency and stability between the information and a redundancy, which is awesome, so that different functions get routed to the different servers and don't bog down. But now, because the Windows Socket one, I believe, is a little more susceptible to attacks, but maybe not. But either way, there aren't many attacks you can do to an RPC, but one of the standard ones is a DDoS attack or a ping attack, any kind of crap like that. Well, this guy has set up an RPC setting for Pulse Chain that is behind an insulated box. So there is a middleman, basically, with a firewall that handles the DDoS attacks, and behind that layer of insulation are the two machines responding to one address for two functions to keep the data nice and flowing. All that means is he added redundancy to make it more efficient. It will run possibly better than the mainnet RPC. Now, after it launches, they will be going ahead and adding more layers to the mainnet RPC for the Pulse Chain devs. They're just trying to get it up and running right now. But oh look, Combot has just given us some of the information. Now, before you go and use this willy-nilly, because this is set up for testnet right now, you may want to actually see about joining this chat if you are concerned about having an alternate RPC, so in case MetaMask ever gets blocked, you can just tell it to talk to someone else that isn't being blocked, and that someone else, Mr. Gamma with his RPC server, can tell you how to access Pulse, so you don't have to rely on JB Morgan and Chase. I hope that this technical information is a little bit exciting to you guys and a little bit more informative, more exciting than a market analysis. If you enjoy the information that I make, please like, subscribe, and comment, and share the video. Maybe even tweet it out. I'm on Twitter too. You can follow me there. This way I can get the most relevant information to the most people, because I do go through, do a lot of research, talk to these people firsthand, and after vetting it, then decide that I should release it to you guys. I try not to just blast you with the new information I find out, because I find out lots per day, even though I'm working a day job. And I don't have time to bring it all to you, but the most important ones that I think you'll like, I try. Apparently, you didn't want the market analysis, so hopefully you're interested in RPC settings. If not, maybe a couple days before I do another video, because I got to think of something more entertaining to grab your attention. Because the markets are scary, the world is daunting, and there's a huge crisis of 10 weeks shortage in wheat. Like 10 weeks and we're out of wheat products worldwide. Kind of a little scary, right? Meanwhile, Pulse Chain going to be launching in a bear market, and I have a lot of hope for it to do a very good bull run and save us. Well, I do declare that this might be the most interesting thing to happen. So the technical information, I do appreciate it, and I do love it, and I hope you appreciate it too. So until next time, folks, it's Top Gun saying thanks for tuning in.